The biggest club football competition in the world, the UEFA Champions League, returned as match day 2 witnessed intense drama. Last season's finalists Borussia Dortmund hosted Celtic FC in their match day 2 fixture and dismantled the visitors, winning 7-1. But the reason why the fixture stole all the headlines was entirely different altogether. Hello, I'm Jishu Bhattacharya and you are watching our Sport Fit. In a huge move of defiance, the Borussia Dortmund fans at the Signal Iduna Park ahead of the game held at Tifo that read UEFA Mafia. The Tifo made the Yellow Walls message loud and clear. They, just like many fans across Europe, completely disregarded the European football governing body, UEFA's decision to expand and change the Champions League format. Beneath the Tifo, Dortmund fan held a banner saying, "You don't care about the sport, all you care about is money." Another banner above showed a website link making clear the banners referred to the Champions League reforms. Now, this is the first instance of a fan base making their feelings vocal against UEFA on the revamped Champions League format. This does beg the question, why are fans so unhappy with the new Champions League format? It's not an easy answer, but it's an answer with multiple reasons. The first and foremost being, why change something that was already so popular and loved? The previous Champions League format filled people with excitement, with 32 teams participating in 8 groups of each, top 2 from each group advancing to the Champions League knockout stages. From knockouts, an entirely different tournament kicked altogether, as from the round of 16 to the finals, fans were enthralled with edge of the seat thrillers. But in the new format, the number of teams have been increased to 36 teams. All teams under one single points table. Each team will now play 8 games in group stages compared to the previous 6, and the opponents were selected via a random draw. To make things even more complicated, teams finishing in the top 8 advance directly to the round of 16. But teams that will finish 9 to 24 will have to play a playoff round in January to get into the round of 16. From round of 16 onwards, it follows the previous format. There's a little sense in changing the highly successful format and forcing more unwanted games upon fans and players. But the reason behind the change is to prevent clubs from creating their own breakaway league, European Super League. Clubs have been demanding more share price from UEFA, and with the increased number of games, UEFA aims to meet those demands. But in the quest for money, UEFA has forgotten and disregarded the most important of football, the players. There's little thought given to the health and fitness of the players. For instance, 8 of the Champions League round of 16 teams will have to be played in 10 games to get there, compared to just 6 in the old format. Europe will send 12 teams, 11 of them playing in this Champions League edition, to the new FIFA Club tournament, each playing at least 3 and up to 7 games in the United States next summer. This expanded format means players on an average have to now play 70 games per season. The increased workload is starting to have ill effects with the rise in number of long-term injuries for top players. This has forced many players to speak out, and now fans are also starting to join in these complaints with a simple question: how much is too much? With UEFA continuing to disregard players and fans, Borussia Dortmund fans decided to make their concerns known. The yellow wall might be the first domino to fall, and as the season progresses, it will be interesting to see who else joins this notion. Thank you for watching our Sport Fit, and stay tuned for all the latest happenings in and around the sporting world.